bird done to my car? They just love just pooping on my car, don't they? Check that out. That looks actually grim. It looks like a bit of curry. Oh dear. I ain't cleaning that. Hi guys, welcome to another video. I just want to say thank you for the support on my my video of my sister. It was quite surprising, if you know what I mean. Like, it got 500 likes before it was uploaded. What, for about 10 hours? It had 500 likes already, which is really cool. So if you can like this video as well, that would be really appreciated. I keep saying I had one of these yesterday. Absolutely dreadful. I haven't had one for years, and there's a reason because of that. They are terrible. They are actually not very good. They are dehydrated like a mofo. Sit back, relax, and enjoy today's video. What I want to know is, where are you guys from? You're watching me right now. Where are you from? Are you from England? Are you from Liverpool? Hey, where you from, mate? I'm from Birmingham. Hello there. I don't know what that one is. I'm from, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going to go with that. But if you're from, bonjour, je m'appelle français. Fuck knows, but let us know where you're from. What are you doing with your life? I don't know. I'm intrigued because so many people watch me. But what are you doing? Chat for a minute, but let's get on with this video, man. I'll see you in a bizzle. I just recorded that clip and I noticed that I had stains down my jumper. That's oats, probably. Deary me. I'm not gonna change. I could go back in the house and change, but you know, we just can't be bothered. It's just one of those ones where you just can't be bothered. I'm off to do some food shopping. I thought, why not take you with me in the Pussy Mobile? That's, yeah. Nearly a wall then. That's been gone round. Look at that acceleration. So I actually was planning to walk to the shops, well, walk to Asda, but it started raining and I thought, you know what, fuck that for a laugh. If I was in a diet phase or if I was in prep, I'd have walked to the shop. No matter what the weather, whether it's snow, thunder, tropical storms, I would have walked to the shops. But when you're in a surplus, I think what a lot of people do is they just walk their lives away. Like, I see people doing like 30,000 steps in a surplus. I'm thinking, do you really need to do that? You really don't. Like, try and reduce your steps. Yes, external factors like working and stuff like that are gonna contribute to your step intake for the day. But when you can be lazy, because I will promise you, your progress will be a lot better if you become more lazier. And so many people will just, yeah, I need to go for a walk, I need to get my steps up for the day. No, you don't. Look, I drive to the shops. Oh, nah, fuck that one actually. It's better. Oh, let's get a kilo. Always check your eggs. A few bits I collected from the shops. I picked up a kilo, 1.1 kilos of Cocoa Pops. Obviously, the more you buy, the cheaper it is. So I'm that type of guy, unfortunately. I know I'm contradicting myself here, but I'm that type of guy that if I was at the butcher's and it would be cheaper for me to buy 5 kilos worth of chicken and spend like 30 quid or 20 quid, whatever it is, I don't like doing that. I don't know why. I just can't seem to justify it. Well, I'd happily buy £2.84 worth every other day, if you know what I mean. I'm that type of geezer. Let me know if you're the same. But yeah, I got myself a pack of chicken. I'll get the strips because I don't like cutting like chicken. I think it's all disgusting and that. Like, just touching like raw meat is just, I walk around like this, like, oh, I'm running to the sink and that. Got myself some eggs. Obviously, yes, someone commented on my last video when I showed some eggs in my video, believe it or not. They said, don't you check your eggs before you do them? I actually do. So yeah, check my eggs. Asparagus, £1.75. I go for a pack a day of these. So 10 days I spend £17 on asparagus. Quite a lot actually. And I thought I'd treat myself to some caramel rice cakes. I haven't had these in a while and I know they are peng, mate. So that's what I got. I think that came to like £11 something, which isn't too bad. I go shopping like every 2 or 3 days depending on when I, like, you know, run out of stuff and stuff like that. So just on the way to the gym. Make sure you get my Spotify playlist. People have been saying the link doesn't work down below. I'll try and put the link in the comments down below as well, see if that works. But just type in UK Rap George Style, it will come up. I have over 250 people following me, 277, and pretty much all my songs in my videos are on my Spotify playlist, so make sure you bloody check it out because it is good. I'll play you one song now and you know the song. It's not even copyrighted either. Money, yeah. Tip man waiting for Brexit. Wet man down
down and I burn my hood, you can't keep that shit.
So I have pulled up to the old gymnasium. I'm actually not training legs today, which is a shock, because normally when I come on YouTube and I record a workout, it just somehow falls on legs, and people are like, you train legs too often. Well, not too often, but you're recording legs too often, you want to see something else. So we're in for a chest and tricep session. Everyone loves a chest and tricep session, you know what I mean? Come in the fucking gym, oh, I've got big chest, you know, triceps, good old pump. When you have a chest pump, I don't know why, but it's just, you look so much bigger. I mean, compared to when you have, I don't know, let's say a delt pump. Actually, delt pump, that's probably a lie. So I'll go through the session quickly now, and then throughout the session, I will kind of give you some tips, some advice, and currently what I'm doing. So please do not ask me on Instagram, George, what are you doing here? What are you doing that? Or the latest one is, what's your split? Come on, man, I've searched your social medias for 15 minutes now and I can't find anything on split. Come on, but there we go. I'll go through this video and stuff like that. So please, I'll redirect. Exercise 1 is gonna be incline dumbbell press, 2 sets here, 1 set of 6 to 9, 1 set of 10 to 12. The second exercise is gonna be a V press. It's like a horizontal kind of press, like, I don't know, I just call it the V press, no idea why. 1 set of 6 to 9 and 1 set of 10 to 12 again. Then we're going on to a hammer strength chest press, again 3 sets of 6 to 10, so a little bit different on the rep range there. That is a total of 7 sets of pressing within the session. For me, that's probably enough. I think any more, I seem to, I don't know, my progression or my strength seems to dip a little bit and fatigue starts to build up a little bit more, but that's just for my feedback. 7 sets per session, so it's about 14 sets of pressing a week. It seems to be working okay for me right now, and I'm seem to be getting progressively stronger, which is good, and all my variables are pretty much intact. We're going to move on to some dips. You know me, I love dips. You want some big arms, you want a big chest, you want big delts. I think dips are fucking great. There should be some basic exercises which everyone should be able to implement within their training split. They just nail the basics instead of banding these movements and shit. Just get a dip in your split. So again, 1 set of 6 to 9, 1 set of 10 to 12, both weighted, no body weight. Then we're going to move on to some sort of pec fly variation. It might be like a dumbbell fly, it might be a cable fly, that kind of variation. Overhead press for the triceps, 2 sets of 10 to 12. I will do press ups to failure. I always do press ups at the end of a session to failure. See how many I can get, just, you know, exhaust my body, because that's the goal with more, I mean, a press up isn't a isolation work, but with the isolation work, the rep range is a little bit higher, so we can ensure that we maximize blood flow and just finish off the triceps or pecs, for example. And then we're going to go to a single arm press down to finish with. That's 2 sets of 15 plus. So again, really kind of focus on execution, really trying to push it a little bit. Probably finish off with some abs to finish, like 3 sets. That's all I do each session, just 3 sets of crunches. Could be a rope ab crunch, could be a machine crunch, anything like that. And that's pretty much it. I've been speaking for 3 minutes now, so make sure your fucking nut is in the game. Like, lately, I don't know, Miss has been watching this. We've had ups and downs lately, just like everyone, normal. And this is a moment where I kind of like, you know, when you've been having an argument with your missus and stuff like that, and your appetite goes, you can't seem to eat, your throat gets all tight and stuff like that. I'm just gonna really take my anger out in this gym, really focus on myself. And as I always say, I know I've just seen a geezer walk in there that's double the size of me. I'm 75 kilos, he must be about over 100 kilos. I'm never gonna be as big as him, I'm never probably gonna be as strong as him, but I could always be the hardest working person. That's what I want to promote. If you can be the hardest working person within your gym, that is something to be proud of. That is something being the best, because you'll never be the biggest, you'll probably never be the strongest in your gym. It's just genetics, unfortunately. I will never be an IFBB pro because I'm just not big enough or genetically gifted. I can work harder than those IFBB pros, IFBB pros, so let's fucking do it. Mrs. Dog, work, stuff. I was going to say uni then, I'm not even at uni anymore. That was like 6 months ago. Come on, George. All this kind of shit, fuck off and get out my head. It's the same warm-up approach as what I've done for fucking years, is just reserve my energy. I'm not going in doing like 20 reps on a warm-up set. I'm just doing like 5 or 6. Obviously, when the weight's lower, I'll do a little bit more, but when it gets closer to my working set, I'll obviously reduce the amount of reps I do, obviously to reserve energy when it comes to doing my working set. Very straightforward. So pretty much I go up in like 5 kilos maybe. When it's a little bit lighter, I'll go bigger jumps, maybe like 10 kilos. So I might go from 10 kilos to 20 kilos, something like that. And then when it gets up to like the 45s, which I'm working on at the moment, I'll do small increments and kind of take my time with those warm-up sets, kind of not rush it, and then get straight into it, you know. So that's pretty much how I set things up. As soon as I flip them back, you can get like the elbows. Brilliant, thank you. Come on in, please. 3. So did two sets on it's a low incline, and the main reason I've gone low incline is just because my bicep tendonitis has been a little bit iffy, like it just hurts a little bit. So when I put it at a lower incline compared to right up here, I put it slightly in between the two, I felt like it just went away. So I mean, if that's going to help me, then brilliant. I still feel it in my upper pecs somehow, which is great. I did 2 sets, obviously, 2 sets within the rep range I said, and I'm going to move on to another pressing variation. I'm not sure which one I'm going to do because there's people taking it and shit like that. But so far, so good. Felt good, although my stability on dumbbells has always been fucking shocking. Like my arms are bloody all over the place, shaking and that. But so far, so good. 3 sets on, it's meant to be a decline, but I make it more of a flat kind of chest press. Don't really like it, if I'm honest with you. I just don't like the angle of it, I don't like where the seat is and stuff like that. Biggest tip in regards to that is any kind of chest press. A lot of people go really narrow in regards to the hand placement, and what you'll find, the more narrow you go, the more triceps is, like a narrow press. So I would probably go a little bit wider than, it's hard to say on individuals, but a little bit wider so you can activate a little bit more chest. And now we're moving on to this. This is new, I don't like it. It's more of like a high incline sort of thing. I like the old one we had. First set of doing that, fucking hell, that was hard. Don't like it at all. I like the more, I don't know, it just feels uncomfortable. No, not for me. I like the old one. So that is 7 sets of pressing done. I think that's enough for me right now, because I know if I did another set, I'd feel probably like, I feel like I just dip into recovery and I feel like I wouldn't get, you know when you're doing like an extra set and you don't get nothing from it, you thought you'd get a specific number, but you get like 7. You was aiming for 10, you get like 7. I think that was the case there. If I added any more kind of, if I added an extra set of, I don't know, pressing, I would have gone straight downhill. Moving on to the famous weighted dips. You know what I'm going to say now, you want big arms, you need to do some dip variation in your life, because if you just fucking do the same old tricep press downs and stuff like that, you're going to miss a part of that training, or that density I should say. So weighted dips next, going to try the 35 kilos between my legs. Getting the dumbbell between my legs is a fucking nightmare. I'll show you how to do it. I think I've said this in like every single one of my videos, and guess what, I'm going to say it again. You won't see someone who's got, I don't know, 60, 80 kilos between their legs doing dips. I promise you, they won't be small. They won't have small arms, I promise you that. Stop fucking doing assisted dips. If you can't do obviously dips, then start with assisted, then move on to body weight. But stop doing these press downs, these fluffy kickback shits, and do this first. Do the hard stuff first, then move on to that. There's a time and place for that. And like I said, here I'm doing 2 sets of weighted dips. So I did 35 kilos for 7. We'll try 25 kilos and get more than 10. And like I said, each week just try and progress that. Take my own body weight, that's progression as well. But yeah, you can't neglect these. You want big arms, I'm pretty sure if you can dip 80 kilos between your legs, you're gonna have a fucking nice set of arms, nice set of chest as well to go with it. Now we're gonna move on to more of the so-called fluffier movements. So the movements which are gonna be a lot more of focusing on contractions, a lot more blood work, and a lot more, well, not a lot higher, but around anywhere between 12 to 20 rep ranges. Get as much blood as we can into the muscle and finish it off, simple as that. And that's pretty much it to go for this session. Very basic sessions, low volume, high frequency. You know how I roll, I've been doing this for ages. Wanted to kind of give you a bit of a, oh god, bloody whack the table there, camera shaking like that, bloody shaking. I wanted to give you a little insight into what is going to happen over the next coming months, where I'm currently at, what's my training split like, so again I can redirect people that ask me on all the time on social media, what's your training split, what's your nutrition? I can just redirect you to here. So training setup wise, obviously I'm on a 4 days on, 1 day off rotation, so 4 days on, 1 day off, repeat. Very straightforward. So day 1 is quads and hamstrings, day 2 is chest and triceps, day 3 is back and traps, day 4 is delts and arms, and then obviously I have 2 rotations with that, so I have rotation A, rotation B, very straightforward. One might be more focused, for example, let's say if I'm training quads and hamstrings, one might be glute and hamstring focused, the other might be more quad focused in my rotation, something like that. Again with the back, could be the back workouts, could be one thickness, one width, sort of like that. That's how I just work it. But at the moment I just think I need more side. Look at him. What do you want? Do you want to come up? Do you want to sit with me? No, you don't want something with me there. Do you want to come here? Come here. Come on, come here. Can you see? Look at it. Come here. Yes, good boy. Come here. Yes. Nutritional wise, I am on at the moment a training day. I'm on 600 grams of carbohydrates, 220 grams of protein, and 70 grams of fat. On a non-training day, I'm on 350 carb, 220 grams of protein, and 120 grams of fat. The goal for me in regards to prep, so what am I looking to do? I have my heart set on, or I have my eye set on one show that I want to do towards the end of the year, which is in September, which is the Heart of England. That is my goal at the moment. Who will be coaching me? I'll be having AJ Morris. A lot of people already know. AJ will be coaching me for sure, because he just simply, the main reason I've chosen AJ is just because his like relentless effort, and Max, shut your trap. He's just relentless effort in order to kind of get to know me better. Like, he knows everything about me. And if I went to a coach that didn't have a clue about me, you know, what are you doing, bruv? If I had a coach that didn't have a clue about me, I'd have to start from square one. But AJ watches all my videos, he knows everything about me, he knows what my training looks like, he knows what my diet looks like, and that's what I kind of need, you know. He wants to be in the vlog, and that's kind of what I need, if you know what I mean, in regards to that, and it'll make my life a lot easier. So what I'll be doing is I'm going up to spend the weekend with him on the 19th of January. We're going to go through everything, and we'll try and record as much as I can for you guys, give you a little bit more of an insight in regards to what I'm going to be doing for prep and stuff like that, and hopefully AJ can answer a few questions which I obviously don't know at the moment. And like I said, we're going to ready to rock from there, aren't we, Max? You're going to see me on stage this year, aren't you? Yes, give me a kiss. Oh, Butters let a bloody dog tongue me. Oh, I feel grim now. I need a haircut. Next time you see me in a video, I'll definitely have a haircut. But I sincerely hope you've today. I sincerely hope you've enjoyed today's video. I'm always... People might think I'm really good on camera. Sometimes I'm absolutely terrible, absolute nightmare. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you have watched the whole video, comment down below. Remotes. This is our remotes for our telly in the living room. Brilliant. If there's any videos you want to see, anything specifically you want to see, let us know. Like I said, Keep up the good work. If you're watching this, keep doing what you are doing. Relentless consistency, patience, and trust in the process will reward you. I have no doubt about it. But thank you for watching today's video. Make sure you like the video if you can. Make sure you subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, 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 bye.